Yes, this title is exactly as it says it is, a guide on how to play the best support in the game, Lee Sin support. And in just a few minutes, in a couple of steps, you too can have that sweet, sweet silver border. Before we can even start the tutorial, you have to make sure you have at least a Lee Sin skin. I prefer Pool Party, Muay Thai, or SKT since those are the most BM, but any of them will do. The first thing you gotta do when playing Lee Sin support is make sure that you have Mastery 7. Okay, so since you're in Bronze, you're gonna get instant Q pumps. Make sure you use that little brain power of yours and press that big blue button. You know, the one that says accept? Right. Now once you press it, hover Lee Sin either by typing them in, finding them, or even clicking the support tab. I advise typing, since Mommy's money paid for all the champions, finding one in that haystack can be a little tiresome. Bring Ignite and Electrocute and you're in the good. Don't worry about everything else in the domination tree because they're all useless, so really anything will work here, and same for the secondary tree. Now although you're Lee Win, I advise you to ban one of these three champs, or just ban Morgana, since you know these champs were meant to be played by the lowest common denominator of League players. Alright, now that you know what to do to win in champ select, let me show you how you win in lane with these very important skill moves. For the first move, we have the in and out where you Q in, proc electrocute, then W out. This is the insec. Yeah. Your super flashy but really unpractical burst combo. And finally, the Drake escape. Wait, hold on. Since you just watched me do those combos, you think you can too. This is called the Bubba Kush effect. Calm down, buddy. I know you're a Lee Sin mechanical god, the faker of the jungle, a fellow Gripbeck subscriber, and it's not your fault in that loss, but just hold on, cowboy. Now since it's a bot lane meta, you need to be the one to carry your shit for Brain's team. After all, you are the best player in the game, and you're only bronze because your team is bad. And on that note, since your teammates are a bunch of troglodyte piece of shit degenerate fucks, you have to carry them with these simple tips. Rule number 1 is always go in. But wait, Tiso, if I always am fighting, doesn't that mean I'm always dying? Well, fortunately for you, you're Lee Sin, so not only could you probably turn the fight in your favor, but if things get too bad, you can just run away. As for rule number 2, you always have to bring Ignite, never exhaust. Why do you always bring Ignite? Well, it's because you're not a fucking pussy. And as for rule number 3, make sure you always bring a BM skin and make sure you BM as frequently as possible. And to put the icing on the cake, the most important rule of playing Lee Sin support is to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Meaning like, not only embracing all the previous rules I stated, but feel free to just walk around the map and kill shit. Now this brings us to our next subject, builds. Now here are a couple builds shown on screen. The man, the typical support, AP Lee Sin, and my personal favorite, the Balls of Steel. Alright, recap time. Alright, so the 4 main rules are 1. Always go in, 2. Bring Ignite, 3. Have a BM skin, and 4. Do whatever the fuck you want. Alright, and last but not least, my friend's opinions. Kieran, what's your opinion on Lee Sin support?
Before Lee Sin support, I was a homeless crack addict who lived on the streets and whose wife had sex with many other men. After Lee Sin support, I now live on a yacht, boof cocaine on the daily, I'm talking about at least 200 grams, and now I'm the one having sex with men. Take that, you fucking bitch.
Thank you for that. Now, go get 'em, Tiger. It's your time to shine and get that sweet silver border you've been wanting to get since January.